We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the
Oh my god. It's a new day. It's a new day and hmru is back. I keep forgetting to move my microphone closer. There we go. Right in front of my face. Hello. Welcome, chat, to another stream. Yes, it is Geometry Dash, the most streamed game. For me, anyway. I stream this all the time. It's so easy to stream. It's just one of those where you can kick back, you can relax, you can chat more with the fans. You're not focusing too much on like the gameplay and stuff, especially when you're building a level. It's very chill. That's what I need today. So I've been made to take a week off work. It's like, it's whatever. It's my paid time off, but I'm taking the week. I'm gonna try and stream this week quite a lot, just to get back into it, make sure everything's running smoothly. So we're gonna keep these streams coming, basically. Today we're making a new level, and there's a bit of a asterisk next to that word because yes, I've never actually finished a proper Geometry Dash level before. I never make it. Sorry, I just like the drop to this song. Anyway, yeah. So, especially with particles. So particles, I started making that ages ago, and I stopped making it for a while. When I came back to the game, I streamed myself making the level, and I was like, okay, this is finally going to be me finishing the level. But every time I went and did a stream, I just hated I hated loads of stuff about the level, and it was way too far in advance to go back and change it all. So I think this is going to end up being one of those unfinished products where I might just have to upload what I've got now and let people like, because I remember there's a lot of kind of interesting hidden things here. My god, look at all of the lines. So we've got random bits of text everywhere, which like, who is this guy? Barry Jim? I'm sure he has a backstory. Not that I remember. I mean, these are all streamed ages ago. And then I added all of these people on the end screen, didn't I? All these people that were supporting me, which I'll probably do again. Weeks, you're there, and quite a lot of people who hopefully will come back to me. I understand it's been like over a year since I streamed properly, with the exception of the past week. So, hopefully they're all still subscribed to me. What we're going to be doing today, I'm going to shut my door. A bit of a draft coming through. And also because I have family members in the house, my mum and my sister are watching The Last of Us downstairs, so I'll try and keep that to a minimum if I can. My god, I put a lot of rum in that. Oh. Wow. Oh. Ah, man. So, the level we've got today is called Band-Aid. This is where the asterisk comes in. It's not a new level. I didn't start making this level today or anything. I made this a few months ago, and it uses a no copyright sound song. It's like a glitch hop. Oh, I really like this artist, Helvorsen. I like the song, and I've been in kind of like a rough place recently mentally, so I felt like while I make this level, it's supposed to represent me, like kind of coming out of that, pulling myself out of that, because I really resonate with some of the lyrics in this song. So yeah, I started making it a few months ago, and then I just went on that hiatus. I stopped playing Geometry Dash for a while. So we've got some bits here, right? We've made it to the first drop. There's some things that need to be changed, and then we need to finish the level. So what I want to try and do today is get the gameplay done. Maybe I can send it out, get some of the viewers to test it and see how it runs. And then we can go back and change anything. Before we start the decoration at all, we need to actually finish the layout. I really like the beginning bit. I think the beginning bit's great. There's kind of like, it's really empty between the ship, the ball, the UFO. That's because I haven't really decided what to put in there. I feel like that's probably just going to be the regular stuff you see in like 4-star, 5-star levels. And then, yeah, we'll figure out like a little drop bit. This isn't like a difficult level, by the way. I couldn't manage a difficult level for like the first time back. Yeah. Drinking already? Yeah, well, I had a bottle of Dr. Pepper downstairs, and I didn't realise how little was in it. So it only filled up like half a glass, and I filled the rest up with Captain Morgan's, and it's a bit strong, but you know. I also have a glass of water here, so I'll manage. Megatron, welcome to the stream. This is nice. We have people turning up to the stream. But not the people who are in the VC, which annoyingly is Connor. Connor is not on the stream, which is disappointing. Anyway, what we're going to do now, funnily enough, is pause the No Copyright Sounds 24/7 live stream. Because it's buffering anyway. It's not from No Copyright Sounds. It's just some guy that's made his own playlist and stuff. So that's not technically... It started buffering, so if I pause it, it's not a problem anyway. We can just unpause it. But this song's No Copyright Sounds anyway. I mean, I grew up on this type of music, especially with like all the EDM stuff. So, can I bring the music up? We're going to play... and see if we can try and make it through this without like dying, just so you can kind of see what I've already got. I've been getting out of bed these past few days. Think it's fair to be proud about it. I've quit ordering from all those fast food chains. I'm feeling better, there's no doubt about it. And my days are brighter, my shoulders are so much lighter. Just for a moment there, I thought that there was nothing more to life. I thought about it, wrote a couple songs about it. Just for a moment there, I lost myself. Mind if I be real for a minute? It's almost like everything I feel had a limit. It now gone past. Finding reasons to smile. Okay, the spider's broken. Ignore that. The spider's a bit broken. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've got, and then it kind of goes into like some. So that would give us some interesting kind of stuff, and it would be very sort of. I can already imagine it like where it goes at. It will be like speed changes quite a bit, and like switching between game modes quite quick. I feel like that's the plan for this because it's glitch hop. So the whole kind of theme I have for this level is like a recovery level. So there'd be like a background, a custom background that's like a band-aid, like going like side to side and stuff. And because it's the glitch hop genre, which I love the glitch hop genre. I think there's some really good songs that have come out of it. And it's a very interesting genre because I like listening to how they keep the beats, or at least like the melodies, the same, but like all of a sudden you've got different sounds coming in. It's like a whole different style. Yeah. So, and that's another reason why I like this song is just glitch hop and Geometry Dash. I mean, that's transition galore. So there'll be constant like stuff changing on screen, which I think is what I like. One more thing that I do have a plan for in custom background is I want to have a pulsing no copyright sound circle. I know it's been done. I might just have to go and nick it from someone's level. But we will give it a go and try and build it at some point. So, while I am sorting the rest of it out, let's just let that play for a bit longer. I'm going to take another sip of alcohol before I finish this. Man, that is strong. Anyway. Connor. Oh, he just deafened. What? How typical is that I undeafen and Connor deafens at the exact moment?
That's bloody typical, man.
That is typical. Anyway, Owen, how's it going?
Yes.
How's it going?
Are we on stream right now?
You are live.
Hello, hmruvians. It's going well. Thinking about the planned Cambridge Metro that was sadly taken away from us before its time.
Welcome,
do you know about
Victor.
This,
yeah, I do know.
Yeah.
That's not the topic. Today is Geometry Dash. Geometry Dash is easy to stream,
topic
so.
is
Today's topic is the lost levels of Geometry Dash. No,
no, it's not. It's the lost Metro of Cambridge.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
kids
I want to start a geography channel. Maybe I'll make a video on it. What happened to the Cambridge Metro?
Cambridge Metro myths and realities.
So, what did I want? Okay, so the beginning bit I think is great. Like the beginning bit, I have no problems with. Maybe it needs a slight bit of tweaking. For now, this isn't the problem. This isn't the bit I'm worried about. Everything up to the ship part is where I want to kind of work on. So like we need to fill in some stuff here. And this side, this little like note here, it says remove the wave, but like I wrote that months ago, so I don't exactly see what the problem with it is, because it's not like it's like completely difficult and like a massive spike in difficulty.
Got a massive spike.
We'll see. Oh, there he is. I've also messed with like the camera changes that came with 2.2. I'm going to use those to my advantage now that they're kind of in the game. And we've got like that kind of portal design thing. And the spider needs to go. We need to fix this as well, because these steps are supposed to be in time with the guy's voice, and yeah, I don't think they're quite in time. So,
What's the song they're using?
Oh, it's a no copyright sound song. It's like glitch hop genre.
Over homosexuals out there.
I love the glitch hop genre though. Yeah. It's great.
Tell you what my favourite genre of music is, gang.
Cameron's joined my stream to say fell off. He's not even here, and also he hasn't uploaded a YouTube video in years. So like, what?
Yeah, but one Cameron video is worth 10 hmru videos.
That's just not true, though, is it?
But yeah, that's
just not true.
Everyone agree.
That's just not true.
Cameron, isn't it true that one
Owen, you're very close to not being on the stream anymore.
It is.
Okay, sorry. A gazillion hmru videos is not worth one, but is worth.
Cameron's videos are good, but they are not long lasting.
They've got. What about
No, I can. They last long. They last long.
No.
Trust me.
I have to say though, I do like rewatching Cameron's videos, but he just doesn't, because they're just clip stumps. That's really easy to get like a laugh out of. Is upload your funniest.
I like that.
I could do that and get loads of.
What's it called? But you won't.
No.
Yeah, you won't.
I like that.
No, because I'm upping my quality.
Josh, when was your last video? When was your last video?
A few months ago.
Good question.
Huh?
What was it? What was it about?
It was the AliExpress video.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah,
never
when was
mind.
your
I gonna
last
say I
video?
uploaded
When was your last video?
6 months ago. It's best of 2025.
And that's literally a plaque. That's a plain black screen.
Hey, in my defense, 2025 hadn't happened then.
In his
what
defense,
clips
it was a
meant to
good
put in
video.
it? What clips
In his
was I meant
defense, it
to
was a
put in
good
it?
video. It was a classic.
And I'm watching
think.
it now. I'm watching it now.
Cameron,
Okay,
Connor.
so the first thing we should probably
you
do.
fell on.
The first thing we should probably do is change the spider because there's a massive sign above it that says "Change Spider."
Well,
So
think that's a
I
good
obviously
idea.
didn't like
I
it.
agree.
I obviously didn't like it when I made it a few months ago. So let's get rid of that now. I probably want to keep the spider. Though. I
Cameron.
just need to make the actual
Owen.
like gameplay.
I think your channel's the
itself
best
a bit
channel.
more.
You should-
Thanks, on.
Cameron, I think your channel's the third worst channel on YouTube.
Stop.
Guys, I think
Josh, can
Hamlet's
you
going
put,
to beat T-Series.
I
you
hate the
put on
smart
best of
start position
2025
not
for me?
working properly. So. See, like, why do you have to do that to me, Geometry Dash? I have cheats. Why don't the cheats fix this?
You're cheating. No.
Why did it kind of turn into a sheep?
Sorry, I lied.
I was not battered to the bone.
Okay, so
Gary, you ain't even a baddie.
let's pause
Cameron is not-
this
Cameron
music
may not be a baddie,
just so
but
we
he's a
can
goodie
listen
in my
to.
heart. Was that the kindest thing anyone's ever said to you, Cameron?
No.
See, I don't know how to make good spider gameplay.
No.
Like,
You know what, Josh?
Cam-
I'm editing a video right now.
I don't care.
Not true.
Not true. Not true.
Not true.
I'll
Not
show
true.
you not true, Owen, with my totally legal Adobe Premiere Pro that I have.
All right, that's it. Cam's ruined it. I'm going solo. Oh, it's such a gamble with those guys, whether they're going to be like helpful to the stream or whether they're just going to like give me a headache. Luckily, I've got alcohol next to me. So, spider gameplay. Something, if you get it right, can be really good, but I need to get it right, that's the problem. What did I do in particles? Let's have a look. And I realise I haven't actually done anything except delete part of the level yet. But that's fine. Let's go to particles. Let's download the song. I just want to give it a playthrough. I want to see what we need to do differently from this song, from this level, and our current level. What did I like about this? About even the gameplay, the decoration, all of it. What do I like? What do I not like? What do I want to adapt on in this new level? So, I mean, because I think the background's very lackluster in this. It's literally just a bunch of like floating blocks, which I suppose in the enclosed space works. The 3D blocks kind of are a bit crap, but I do like the pixel like design, like kind of flickering. And I do like the reduced vision. So that's the transition effects and stuff. That's probably something I'd want to hold on to. See, I like this section, but I think it's a bit glowy. But I need to find the. I know I have a spider section in this level. I just want to find it. Also, I really like that rotating portal. Yeah, the way it kind of fades in and it's rotating and then it fades out afterwards. See, like, I think, have I done it for all of them? No. Yeah, this bit I hate. Because it's just so bugged. Let's find the spider part. Let's go to the spider part. I know I have one in this level. It's here, isn't it? Yes, I like the spider part in this level. So, like I like that, but that's because. Okay, seriously, these start positions they keep getting worse. Honestly, there we go. Also, aren't I supposed to be small here? Wow, that was such a bad part of the level. I don't know why no one told me that. This I really like this bit. I used like a Dansman style here. It was from like a video he made ages ago. I really like one of the styles with like these like spikes that kind of fade in, and they've got the gradient on them. I really like that. And I like the way it's in time with the music. So you kind of know when to tap, and it kind of. See, I could do that, but that feels like a lot of taps. So maybe there's like something in the background, like one of the things in the back. See, like that, there's kind of like that in the background. You hear that? It's kind of like a. Maybe we could use that as like our guide. At least then it's going to be like in time. So it will be like, you know what I mean? We can find something which, because it's not that bit's not too fast. I feel like the vocals in this part you'd be spamming too much for quite a slow part. I mean, this is like the slowest speed, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So, maybe we should do that in the background. That we make our spider part. So, we really need to make this be proper, like that. Like that. That works. So we can tap it in time, and also we will be facing the right way going into the cube portal. I feel like that's the tap we need to follow. So if we have like what about there? How? Yeah, we'll have them overlap by like one block, because I don't think you're going to have that much margin for error. We delete that, and then delete that one too. No, we'll keep that one, and then maybe lower that one, or kind of make them vary in height, possibly. So like that. That kind of looks like it's going. Okay, but then we could just move all of this down one, couldn't we? I hope that hasn't messed the camera trigger up. Okay, it hasn't. That was dodgy putting those spikes there. Okay, I like that, because they're at different heights, so it's not like it doesn't look completely samey. Maybe we could have these like floating platforms, and like every time you touch them, they bounce slightly. Maybe we could do something like that. That could possibly be a good way to go. You like that? Okay, that's good. one person likes that. That's great. So I think we'll keep that for now. Then it was a lot better than what we had before. Remember, this is not supposed to be a difficult level, so trying to keep the gameplay straightforward is the best thing to do, really. That's the best thing to do, is to keep the gameplay straightforward. Let's keep that for now. I want to fix these stairs because they look a bit out of place, and also if you listen to like when I actually go down them, it's like put that in the portal. See, like especially those two there. I hit my head one too many times. Whenever it's a bad day, right? So there's an extra beat in there because that's supposed to be day. Whenever there's a bad day, right? So there's one extra. So what do we need to get rid of, basically? Ooh, almost. That needs to be out one more. Ooh. That's, yeah, okay, that works. Does it? Let's go back a bit, just so we can test it more. Just because I'm not sure about that first drop. Also, why are we big? Are we supposed to be mini here? Because I'm using mini cubes. Or is that just to get the beat right? It just feels slightly out of time. You know? Just slightly. So what if we did like... no. Because the when happens when I'm in the portal. Which is not really what I want to happen. We want the drop to happen first, so... If we take that back one, we can move all this back one, and then the drop happens on 1. Yeah, okay, that's immediately better. It was just too far forward. And that last one's a little bit off. And then maybe one more there. Ooh, we might be on it here. Like, yeah, okay, I think that's it. I think we've got it there. Without moving them, like, too much, because then it would be annoying to actually, like, decorate. Hello, Owen. We have not been discussing the proposed Cambridge Metro. I think that's it. I think we've got it there. That's fixed the stairs, which was one of the problems we had. How are you finding the video? What video? What video are you talking about? So we'll worry about this afterwards. I just want to make sure I get everything that I've already done months ago right. Thanks, Owen. Did Cameron leave? You know what gets me about Cameron? All right, I'm going to go on a quick rant here while I'm figuring out what I need to change next. He's like, oh, my videos are better than hmru's, and then he goes, hmru, can you play my video on your stream? And it's like, bruh, seriously? Anyway, welcome, Matthias. Pro hacker Roblox. Okay, that's worrying. I don't play Roblox that often, but making a level named My Soda. How? Okay, Owen, shut up about the Oh, that's the Cameron Metro. Whatever. Anyway, remove wave. Why? What was the problem with the wave? Let's do it. Let's do a playthrough. Let's find out. Let's do it after the UFO because I feel like that kind of makes sense. If we see what we're working with in the UFO, and then maybe that gives. See, I don't know what I don't see much of a problem with that because it's slow, it's wide, so you're not really gonna die. It's not like the transition, like going into it, it kills you instantly, which some poorly designed levels do. Like you have enough time to react. And it's also got the interesting like head hitter mini wave thing, which I quite like. So I'm not sure why we want to remove that. Maybe I just thought it was out of place at the time. But I reckon I could probably make that work. Plus, we just need, like, some more we need some more, like, variation in this level. Because we've kind of, like, we start off with a mini cube, and then it goes into a ship, which is pretty bland, a ball, which is pretty bland, a UFO, which is pretty bland, and then a wave, and then you're back into a mini cube, and then, like, a mini robot, a mini UFO, and then you become a cube again. And that's all before the drop. By the way, this is already like a minute long, so we'll probably find like a good point halfway through the first drop to stop this level. Just because I don't want to make the whole song a level, I will never finish it. So we'll definitely... Can you verify the level? I don't think I'll have any problems with verifying the level. It's only supposed to be like 4 or 5 stars, but you can playtest it. Once I get this layout done, I'll get some of you guys to playtest it and tell me what's wrong with it. Because I want to make sure that the gameplay is good before I move on to any of the decorating, which I know that's the fun part. We have to get the. Actually, to me, making the layout is more fun, but it's a whatever. We got to power through it today. Because it's 40 minutes and I've barely done anything. 40 minutes since the stream started. So the wave, I think we'll keep the wave. We'll keep the kind of like transition thing here. I think that's cool. I'm not sure about the robot in this section. Wait, where's the robot? Was there ever a robot or am I just tripping? I'm sure you go into a robot in this section. Where's the portal gone? Hold on. I need to play this through because now I'm doubting myself. Yeah, I'm in a robot there. Okay, let's go from here. Let's see where the robot portal is. Oh, it's invisible, isn't it? Yes, because it's supposed to be one of those like transitions where you jump through the floor and then you teleport out the top. It's supposed to be like a Knock'em style thing because I really like that. Knock'em is my favorite Sub-Zero level. It's here. No, it should be on the other side. Yeah, there's the robot portal. Okay, that confused me. So we go into a robot here, which I suppose doesn't really make too much of a difference. The jumps are just a bit larger. I'm not sure about this kind of... You're upside down, you jump over these spikes, and then you have to hit the dash orb and then stop before you die to the spikes, and then jump again. Actually, no, don't jump again, because you're upside down, so you just have to stop in time, and then it will send you up it through the portal, right? I'm just gonna... Let's play that through again. We'll see what we're working with, and then if I think it can stay, then... Also, in this section, I've moved the camera so it's kind of... Your character's further over to the left, because I feel like in this section, I don't know, you're small, so making you feel smaller. I don't know, something like that. What I instinctively do there is press spacebar to jump. Hello, A1 RLD. I presume there's an easier way of saying that, but yeah, my instinct. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear the space bar there, but I instinctively jump because I think that I'm the other way round. Otherwise, I'll just die. Whereas if I just let go, then I'll. I highly doubt that that's what it stands for, Owen. Okay, yeah, I don't think the wave's a problem. And then, I think this is fine too. Maybe we'll have to make it more obvious, but for now, we need to actually finish the layout. It's not like it's difficult to see what's going on. Okay, so now we need to decide what we go into in the drop section. So, because I feel like the first thing I normally do when I go into a drop section is a ship, and that's why I never finish layouts after the drop section. Like, I do the beginning bit, because that's where I can make the good gameplay. I really like making cube gameplay, I like making ball gameplay, robot gameplay, especially when it's mini. There's a lot more stuff you can do with the cube. The ship and, like, the UFO, two of what I think are some of the most annoying things to make, like, good gameplay out of. So when it comes to doing that at a higher speed, because you've got to remember we've been going at like times 1 speed and 0.05 speed as well. So immediately jumping into 3 times speed here is like, well, it's like, I see. Come on, man. You have said in my DMs, when are you going to start making content again? I'm here, okay? I'm making content. God forbid hmru streams for once. I got a new PC. I got to make the most of it. Every time I drink this rum, it feels like it's attacking my taste buds. I will stream Globia when Globia releases, I see, okay? I'll stream Globia when it releases. So we probably, I don't want to start off with a ship, really. Let's listen to what we've got. Stop drinking. It's hot. It's like half a glass, and half of that half a glass is Dr. Pepper. The other half is Captain Morgan's. But my God, there's a lot of rum in it, more than I would normally put. I've got a glass of water too. I'm telling myself I need to finish this alcohol first. I've made it. Dr. Pepper is the best. It tops Pepsi and Coke. Okay, I don't want to hear it. Stefan, welcome to the stream, and also King Minos. Tell me which one it is. Stop calling me an alcoholic, okay? It's 1 glass of alcohol. I don't even drink that much. All right, I don't drink that much. Okay, I don't. Oh, Roblox. Oh, yeah, we need to sort you out, bro. When we get a mod here, I'll try and get him to sort you out. Rehab. Bro, it's 1 drink, Weeks. It's 1 drink. What are you guys talking about? I don't drink that much. I don't drink that much. When do you ever see me drinking, okay? Anyway, we're going to play through. We're going to listen to the drop. We're going to see kind of like what to do in this section. I don't care about anything from this point on now, right? All of that we can come back to another time. It's all in place. So it's like, I see you drinking every time in pubs. Yeah, because what else do I do in a pub, mate? But I don't go to the pub that often. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I got rid of the speed portal. How genius of me. So let's put the speed portal back. Where do we need to put it? There. Let's put the start position down as well. Where's this? Hold on. I've completely lost my bearings. Where is the start position? It's in the controls, obviously. Should I be in slow speed here? Yes, 0.5 times speed. Hello, Robbie. It's all over the place, this drop. So we don't have to do something so classic. I haven't found a good place to kind of stop the level yet, though. So we could go all the way to the end of the first drop. How long would that make the level? 1.5 minutes. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I feel like that's where we'll call it for now, because then it goes into the second verse. We don't need the second verse. Especially as, like, when you start getting further to the end of the level, there's, like, some weird effects on the song, which I don't really like. I don't think it would make for, like, good gameplay. So, here is... Robbie, do me a favour, mate, because you're a mod. Go into the, like, banned list of who's banned on this account. See if you can get I Like Roadblocks unbanned. Because we banned him ages ago from, like, speaking, and he can't say anything when he joins the stream. So you can probably hear here, like... So it goes back to, like, the... So it kind of goes back to just, like, that, which we've already done one section of that. It will be too much effort to edit again. So we've already got one section like that. We'll call it at that there for now. If we find somewhere we can kind of cheekily cut it halfway through, then we'll do that. Yeah, I picked the song for multiple reasons. One, I like it. It's no copyright sounds, so it's not going to copyright me. And also, I resonate with the lyrics a lot. And it's glitch hop. Glitch hop genre is just so cool. So we just need to decide what to go into first. Like, what's the first mode we move into from this? We'll play it right now. Like, what's that? When the speed kicks in, what do we need to move into? Not a cube, because we've just come out of a cube. And preferably not a ship, because I feel like I always start with a ship. And maybe a UFO then. I feel like I always start with a ship. If I start with a ship, it ends up just, like, ruining the entire rest of the drop for me. I've never been too good at drops. I mean, we can see that in Particles. Like, that was not a very well-designed level. So I want to make sure I get this right. So I suppose we could try, like, a UFO. The only problem is, like, how do I, like, make the gameplay move in the UFO? I can't just do that tap into the time thing. I've already done that once. Robbie's working on the unban. That's great. Yeah, so, see, because they're, like, the main ones. UFO, ship, wave. They're, like, the things that you expect when you first start a drop. I'm just not good at, I'm just not good at making these sections. So, but because it's glitch hop, like, you can hear it keeps changing. There's so many different things going on in the background. Like, maybe, because it'll probably be quite fast-paced. Somehow we need to find a way to change the game modes and stuff a lot. Make it fun to play, but not difficult. That's the main key here. This is not supposed to be a difficult level. This is supposed to be a hard. So, I like roadblocks, Stefan. I would do it myself, but I forget. And when Roblox reminds me, I'm streaming, so I'm not going to do it while I'm streaming. Um, so, like, what do we go with the main melody there? Because you can hear in the background there's like a da 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 da. That's like kind of like a bass line type thing. And then you've got the main melody, which is like kind of like all squiggly all over the place. So I feel like for this, because trying to get that bit, that would be quite difficult for gameplay. So unless we have like a dash orb there, maybe like the dash orb is the and then the baseline we can have like the pulsing of the decoration when we eventually get round to it, and then it will kind of like Robbie needs a do to be in chat or know when he got banned. Roblox, what? This, yeah, you might have to like this. I genuinely have no idea. Yeah, switch over. So the way I see it is the way I see it is like the main melody is the very prominent thing, and in the background you've got like the. I feel like that's what a lot of people do in their levels. So the melody is what we make the gameplay out of, and then all of the things in the background are what we make the music. So the pulsing and stuff, and the block movements. So that bass line, that that doesn't affect the gameplay, but we need to make the gameplay out of the that. So when we so I still feel like that bit should be like a dash orb, because I don't know how else we'll be able to make that sound. And when you're in a dash orb, you're spinning a lot, and that's kind of what it feels like. There is you're like kind of like scratching something, you're spinning it. So where does it need to be? No, it needs to be way before that. But see, look at how many taps you'd have to do in that section. See what I mean? Yeah, so that, and then maybe we can have like a ramp which like sends you up or something. I should probably turn hitboxes on. Roblox has returned. Thanks, Robbie. I mean that was actually a pretty simple fix. Where's hitboxes? Let's turn hitboxes on just so we can see where we're placing stuff. Wait, show hitboxes. There. Okay, see that's the wrong way around right now. So like that, right? Ooh. Why did you get banned anyway? I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, so being pushed down, maybe into like... Because that bit where it goes back up, that needs to be the drop down. So unless we make it go up, because the music goes up, the character goes up. See, I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about this quite a lot. And then it kind of like bounces you up, and you kind of go into like a. How's my stream sounding, by the way, guys? It feels like it's It feels like the quality dropped off a bit. Is there any problem with that on your guys' end? Like the voice quality? It says the stream's running fine, but... Hold on. YouTube's showing me warning signs. I'm going to try and fix that now. Okay, are we back? Have we returned? Hold on. My connection's going. Is this working for you guys? Is the voice is better? Yeah. Everyone's here. Okay. I don't know what's going on. YouTube was just sending me a bunch of error messages. I thought the stream was running a bit crap. Okay, that's fine. I just don't want to cut out halfway through. I'm just gonna down this fucking alcohol. Ah! Oh my god! Fucking hell! Ah! It's genuinely undownable. I've got one left. My eyes are watering. Fucking hell! Ah! Oh my god! Ah! Oh my god! I feel like I've just fucking. Okay. My god. How's it going? Well, I finally finished all the alcohol. I just had to get rid of that because, Jesus Christ, there was too much rum in that. My goodness. My eyes are watering. Bloody hell. That was crazy. I felt like I was dying. Anyway, we're back. We're back. Someone will clip that, I'm sure. Yeah, okay, I like the I feel like you're on the wrong, not the wrong. I feel like you're on the right lines, Roadblocks. I feel like the camera controls could come into play in this bit. We can work those out afterwards though. We want to really get the layout itself done before we work on the camera controls. So if we at least get some gameplay down, then maybe we can try and figure out what works better in different zoom lengths. See, because like I don't want to put like a bunch of like portals and stuff here. That's just not fun gameplay. I don't know why this platform's so long though. So let's get rid of that. I do like the bounce up. So it's just kind of like maybe orbs? Like purple orbs don't bounce you very high. So like maybe we could do like 2 purple orbs. Okay, the problem is if you're not hitting the slope at the right angle, it doesn't bounce you properly. Or if you're holding on, maybe. Yeah, I think it's if you're holding on to the dash orb. Let's make the dash orb stop. Is it S blocks that stop you from... Yeah, there we go. Ooh, that was a high bounce. So like, what do we do for that bit? Do we keep that as like decoration, maybe? Possibly? I don't know. Like, because what's the bit after it? Before we get the... There's a lot of random sounds in between. See, all of that there. So I feel like... Ooh, this is difficult. This is difficult because I'm not good at making drop gameplay. So we need to I need to work on this. Roblox, what do you think should come afterwards? So after the bounce, what do we need? Maybe what does this do? Oh, is this like the spider orb? Okay, maybe we could use that in a part. I'm not familiar with the 2.2 layout still. It's like... Bye bye Roblox, okay? Roblox, I don't mean to interrupt you. Maybe into a ball? Like, because I know that the transition effect from a UFO into a ball looks funny sometimes. And by funny, I mean cool. If we get it at, like, the right angle. Not that. It doesn't have quite the effect I was hoping for. There we go. That's the bounce I was looking for. Is that just that bounce? Maybe that can be like decoration as we're flying through the air. And we can have like a short ball part. That did it. That's too fast for the ball to be in. Like, because if we want to tap in time twice with that bit, the ball can't tap that fast because it's a gradient that goes up. So that would be like a wave or anything that it outputs a tap as soon as you do it. Make the ball free mode. Wait, you can do that? Hold on. Whoa. Oh my goodness. That's a great idea. I completely forgot about that. Does it? Ah, right, okay. Okay, I'm missing people who are joining the stream, by the way. Welcome Evan. Welcome SG Plays. What's the level? It's just a no copyright sounds glitch hop song. Just a regular hard level, pretty much. It bumped on the top slightly. Yeah, I noticed that. Which okay, so I think that's a good call. I don't think you can react fast enough in this section. Those orbs need repositioning. I feel like it could be cool if the platforms after the ball portal. What if they went down, then flung you up onto a slope? I'm reading your messages as you send them. Hold on, I'm trying to process. Trying to process what you're saying here. I'm trying to get into the Roblox headspace. Like, what if they went down, then flung you up? If what went down? The ball? The platforms. The platforms go down and then fling you up. Yeah. Anyway, I already know what I want to do for the this bit here. That. I want that to be like a an orb, a cube, and an orb. So every time you hit the orb, you get like a speed change, but it goes right back to the speed you were just at. So like, okay, that kind of works. That's kind of in time. And then you're just kind of falling. So maybe if we just put a platform there for now. Yeah, and then for that, like, for that sound there, I know what I want to do. It's like, so the cube portal, and then an orb, and you tap the orb twice, and then it's like, if I put this on a second layer so it doesn't affect anything. Like slow, and then back to fast. But like straight away. Can I do half spaces on this? Yeah. Copy and paste that. So like that? Or is that too high? That might not even be in the right place. Oh, that one you didn't even hit the portal. I want to make sure these are working first before we like implement them. Why are they out of place? They're supposed to be on the portal. There we go. Oh, because I just moved them, didn't I? Obviously. You're a genius, hmru. Okay, but that's probably too high then, if we keep jumping over it. So let's move that up one. Because they are orange orbs, so they are bouncing you quite high. That's kind of where I want it to be. I feel like we're on the right track now. But you still don't feel it that much. Am I jumping over it? Is that the problem? Am I, like, jumping over the... No, that is working. Maybe you're not feeling it as much because it's a slower speed. Let's put it up to 3 again. Because I think we were at 3, so... Yeah, you feel that a lot more. I think that was what the problem was. Okay, that's so bugged. What's going on there? Yeah, I feel like that's where we were supposed to be at. And then we kind of fall into a different game mode. I know when I want the wave, so I feel like the ship would work here. Because later on, there's like a, you hear that? Like that, it's going up. That was a terrible example, but that's where I want the wave to be. I want the wave to, like, go up. So I know that's where we keep the wave at, but... Okay, but if you approach that too fast, then it's in the wrong place. So you need to make sure that's in the right area. Okay, but now you just go too high. So let's move that up. And then it goes back to the... it's all over the place. So we have like a short shit part there, where we put something in that section. Maybe I think the problem we've got is that we're trying to think about gameplay which we can't properly work out until we start like decorating, because it's only like a 4-star level. Unless I do like really basic shapes, like this, and there you go, that's our obstacles, or like saws, then it's a bit complicated, but we'll figure it out. I think for now we'll leave the ship down. We'll leave the ship empty, and we'll just get the actual stuff in place. Can I delete these saws, please? So, because you hear it again, like that doo-doo bit in the background, which I feel like we need to do again for like gameplay. So we did the ball last time. The ball's closest relative is the spider. So move the spider down, and then we can do like a doo-doo thing maybe in the and then slow it down. Slow it down to 2 times speed. I think if we slow it down to 2 times speed and then 1 time speed when we go in the wave, so we can do more tapping in a shorter distance, and then it goes back into the fast speed when the beat kicks in again. This is the only problem I've got with glitch hop, right? It's very difficult to actually... Okay, now I'm just jumping over the portal. Okay, yeah, so we need to make sure that the that is like, unless we make it like 1 tap. So, for example, like maybe if we make it tap an orb, and then that orb teleports you onto a pad, which I see happen in spider parts a lot. So like that, see? Because that's 1 click, but the movement the spider does is in 2 parts, which is in time with the two whatever the instrument is that's being used. Right there. And then maybe we have like a blue portal into the wave, and the wave is like ascending. So if I show you, I'll show you guys what I mean. Okay, I missed the portal. That's not helpful if we keep missing the portal. We need the portal to flow into each other. Also, this we need to fix that, because if you don't time it right, you just end up missing the next orb. Like that. Maybe the portal needs to be like up there. Now that's too far. Oh, come on. Yeah, so the wave is in the right place. We just need to fix this portal. Okay, now we're just jumping over the portal. So maybe we get rid of the 2 times speed and we just make it 1 time speed for this entire section. and then that needs to be mini. The wave needs to be mini because it needs to go up. Robbie's back. The problem is, the wave is spawning you in the middle, and I need the wave to spawn you at the bottom. You can do free mode wave as well. Oh, that's weird. Let's turn free mode off. See, that's the ascending that I need to have. Okay, just miss the portal, I don't. What is wrong with this game, bro? I know it's not the game's fault, it's mine, but... Okay, but now that's too high. How do I make the wave ascend? I can't ascend it if it's in the middle. Because when I go through the portal, it immediately puts you in the middle of the... Wait, that's not... See, now that's... It just keeps moving it. Okay, let's put it down here for now. There we go. Unless we do that, instead of it going up, we just have you spam the wave and then it speeds up. Like this. Like this. And then... Yeah, I feel like maybe that's what we need to do then. If we get rid of the mini portal... Yeah, okay. I feel like that's where we need to be. And we've already done the wave, we've done the UFO. Spider, the swing copter. I don't want to put the swing copter in my level, okay? I hate the swing copter. I'm just going to come out and say it. I do not like the swing copter. It's not a good game mode. I'm not going to be putting it in my level. Okay, yeah, so that now we need to... Maybe we just go into the ball here. And we have a whole ball section. Yeah, okay. And then maybe we have like the turn into the gameplay. So so the ball landing is 1, up 2, maybe? If we time that right, then that could work. Okay, I'm sick of playing that same bit over again while we've already finished it. So let's go to here now. Oh, come on. Okay, but now it's not bouncing you. So we need to have, like... Maybe we have this block here. If we just fill that in for now, what we do is make this block, like, move up. So when you're coming into the ball portal, when the block moves up slightly, it pushes the ball up and the ball does, like, the jumping animation. Yeah, I'm gonna make a note of that. Oh, I can't. Ah! Make ball jump. Bam. Simple. And then, that first bounce will be the first, and so that's the gameplay in this section, I think, because you can't make the ball gameplay it's just too fast. But we need some variation. Especially after we've just come from the wave where you're spamming in time with the music. Okay, so I think the orb is in the right place. Yeah, because that... Maybe not. Maybe it needs to be there. Yeah, okay, that's in the right place now. Okay, this is a terrible transition. We need to fix that. Okay, let's listen to what happens after this section quickly. Okay. Because the problem is there's so many pauses in this drop in between, like, things happening. Like here, for example, after this, like, high-pitched bit. There's a big gap in between that bit at the end. So it's like, what do we put as gameplay in that section? This is so difficult. I need to own my craft. That's what I need to do. For the next stream, I need to come back and I need to, like, actually have looked at some gameplay. And I need to, like, say, hey, look, this is good. I'm going to adapt this, take inspiration from this. I'm not going to copy it. I'm not going to go and nick other people's work, okay? I will make my own work. But I am just so bad at making drops. I'm so good at making, like, chill gameplay. Maybe that's what I need to do, is just make easy levels. Easy and normal. Pick a chill song. One that doesn't have so much going on at the drop. Right? Simple. Oh my god. This is stressing me out. And we've still got, like, loads to build, like, because where... like, the spike isn't even in sight, bro. Yeah, I know you get better at it over time. I haven't built in ages. So that's the problem I've got here, is, like... Well, this is like a 4 or a 5 star. What are 4 and 5 stars like? You know? Especially recent ones. Not recent, but sent. If a moderator sent it, then it feels like it should be... Right, let's see what this guy's gameplay is like. Not his decoration. We're not worrying about that yet. His gameplay. Wait, this is sent? This feels like such a minimal effort for a rated level. Is it just this? This is a 4 star. I'm going too difficult if this is like 4 or 5 stars. There's no way a moderator sent this level, bro. There's not this is not special enough to be rated, surely. I mean, maybe it could get rated, just not like featured or epic. I'm actually gonna win this in one attempt. Okay, this is not a level request video. I'm just trying to get inspiration and I found the absolute worst level to. This is telling me something though. If this is rated hard, it's not rated hard because it's not rated, but it's sent as a hard, or at least that's what the community thinks it is, which I don't think that's true. This should not be. This guy has to have creator points, right? He has to have already had a few established levels for this to be sent. There's no way just some random guy would have their level rated and it's this. This is disheartening me. I have such big plans for my level. And if shit like this gets sent, this guy probably made this in one stream. That's it? That's the whole level. That was the whole level. Who sent this? Come on, where's the mod? An elder mod sent this, and he only has one creator point? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Yeah, I told you, look, 28 creator points. Okay? No one who has no creator points... No one who has no creator points would get that level rated, okay? It wouldn't even get sent. But it's only because this guy he's a moderator. There you go. He's a moderator. He probably sent his own level. That's probably not how it works, but let's do a different one. That was not helpful at all. Yeah, that wasn't helpful. Let's do another one. Okay, immediately this has more detail. Have I messed up? I missed the mini portal. Okay, I didn't mess up. That was just poor design. What is this? This is also... Dude, this would be so easy to make. This is just like so easy block design and like a glitch effect. I died.
Those who think getting a car phone is not for them, whatever the reason, haven't kept up with the booming industry of cellular radio telephones. This revolution in communications could make it possible for more and more people to have a phone in their car, or even one that travels with you. Like this unique cellular portable made by Motorola, which weighs only 30 ounces.
Okay, what? Why is this sent though? Who sent this? Who is this guy? Oh, he has creator points as well. These guys are making so... These guys are so easy. The levels are so, like, easy to make, but they're being sent. Am I doing too much for my first level back? Should I be doing a different thing? What's this? This is normal, so... Okay, even this has more decoration already. Wait, I can't... What is this? What is going on? I can't jump. Okay, yeah, that is true. But I wasn't looking at it for gameplay. I wasn't looking at it for... I wasn't looking at it for design. I was looking at it for gameplay, that's what tripped me out. Was that was sent as a hard, and it was that easy, which makes me think that the level I'm making is too difficult for the rating I want it to be, which means that I need to make it less rating. Yeah. English. Which means that I'd need to make this easier. So I feel like everything I'm doing here is like for nothing. I feel like it's all too over the top for a 4 or a 5-star. I haven't actually achieved anything this stream, you know. I've barely achieved anything. So okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look at a couple more. I'm gonna look at rated levels, right? That are recent. Let's look at featured. Go on to featured. One that won't like. There we go. A 4-star and it's epic. Let's see what the gameplay on this is like. Just the gameplay. Okay, the decoration is really good. Okay, that wasn't obvious. The decoration is good, but the gameplay is like... Yeah, the XP feature is a bit bugged, I think, Stefan. See, this is terrible. Why? How is that? That's a terrible transition. How are you supposed to know that that's there? That just makes it... Who said it? Is this guy's first level? It is. Whatever. Even that, from that first beginning bit, was way too easy, right? You look at how... That seemed way too easy. Like, look at my beginning bit. This feels like a 5-star to me. Right? Am I going crazy? Are you saying my level's harder? So that would be 6 or 7 stars. See, that's where I need to change, because I don't want it to be right. Okay. So that's what we need to do then. We need to fix that problem. We need to make the level easier then. See, in my mind, a hard level is like a level that you can't one attempt. I one attempted that first level I played. And to be honest, I probably would have been able to get through that last level I played in a few attempts if it weren't for the fact that it had that terrible orb you can't see. Maybe replace some of the jumps. Yeah. I think... Yeah. I feel like we need to make the drop easier then. The drop things where you go down a block at a time, the staircase. Yeah. Or like the bit where it goes up, instead of spamming the wave, maybe just have a reverse cube go up, like so ascending stairs but upside down. I think that's the I think that's probably the smartest idea here, because like, yeah, what I'm trying to do here is probably a harder. This is, to me, not a hard level. This is not a harder level. This is a hard level. But that's probably due to the fact that I've also been playtesting it after everything I do, so I know what is coming. There's one hard level I remember it. Yes, yeah. Give me the ID for that. We'll check it out on stream, and we'll see just like what we need to change about this. Particularly because I like the first bit. I don't want to change the first bit too much, right? So if we can remove some of the jumps, then that's fine. You know, make it a bit less of a thing. The ratings has changed a bit, has it? See, I don't know because I haven't played Geometry Dash in a while, so I'm not aware of like how the ratings have changed. To me, harder is like, it just feels off. Like it feels like hard levels are easy levels now. That first level, I shouldn't have been able to one attempt a level that was rated hard or was sent to be rated as a hard level, right? That felt like an easy level to me, at least a normal max. So I think this is the other problem I've got, because I can make gameplay, that's one thing, but balancing it so that it turns out the rating I want it to be is the other thing. So that's why I want to get people to play test it. After I finish all of the gameplay, I want to send it out. I want to get. It's more easy to get a star rate. Yeah, I know that like hard is the most. It's like the majority of all the rated levels out there, because that's like the kind of. Send me that level. Yeah, send me the ID. I'm gonna. Is rated insane, right? Okay, because that would probably help. Because if the gameplay is quite intense, then it would be like up there. But oh, you found it, Roblox. Okay, drop the ID in chat. Drop the ID in chat. We'll watch that one first. Okay, now it's time to do some investigative journalism now. Right, we're going to go and broaden our horizons. There's no point in making a Geometry Dash level if you can't make a Geometry Dash level, right? We need the inspiration. Also, I think that alcohol's kicking in, man. I should not have downed all of that in one go. My god. I remember it being harder. Send it anyway. I wanna give it a go. Because if it's rated hard, then that's what I need to do. I need to make the level easier. Or maybe the song I've picked is too chaotic for a hard rate. Like maybe there's too much going on at the drop for it to really kind of dumb down and also like play well. So let me do this one first. 917-912-95, right? Rush. Okay, let's give this a go. Download the music. This is a 4-star. So this should be... Whoa. Okay, that's tripping me out. What? Okay, that was tripping me out. It's a cool theme. I like the retro kind of theme that we've got going on here. I can see why this was, like, featured. Or was it epic? I can't remember. I can see why this was... But the gameplay, yeah, is literally just, like... Okay, there's a camera change, and then you tap 3 times. There's just different effects going on in the background. Oh, okay, that's a cool effect, but yeah. Okay, that's pretty simple. And that's a hard. So that's roughly the kind of difficulty I want my level to be, is like 4 or 5 stars. So... Oh dear. Alright. Yeah, I know that's what I can do, Stefan. The problem is, the way Geometry Dash rates work is... It's complicated. Because you'd think a hard level would be, like, hard. That was really easy. I got 50% on my second attempt, you know? And that's because it was repetitive. I probably would be, but... It's, like... The level I'm making, you haven't got to think about how you're playing it. Because you're seeing what I'm seeing, right? You're seeing me building it. And as I'm building it, you get to see everything that happens in the level. That's why I think it's easier for me when someone else might think it's a harder, because I keep playtesting it after every single thing I build. So if we need to dumb it down, then that's what we'll do. So I'm going to go and look at some inspiration. That's Armor of God. Right, let's give this a go. Let's see how this works. Okay, so immediately, yeah, like this feels like it should be a harder or an insane. Right? But it feels like the hard levels are too easy, and this is the right rating, I think. Is harder or insane difficulty for this level. Maybe harder. 7 stars. Like high harder, low insane. Because I'm terrible at playing Geometry Dash. I'm also not warmed up at all. The only level I've played today, apart from the other easy ones, is my own level. So let's no-clip a bit of it. I do like the background. That's cool decoration, like the water and stuff. Also, I've glitched out of the level, but just from that little bit there, that's the right rating, I think. Right? I don't think mine's as difficult as that, because you've got like quite tight timings and stuff. But it's like it's like so I think I need to dumb this down. I need to make this easier if I want it to be a 4-star, which when you look at it, right? Okay, because I've got look at these sections here, right? Not the beginning bit. Look at that. That's so easy. This is so easy. We need to keep the gameplay as difficult as this. So that means we probably definitely need to change this orb. Yeah, your level fits perfectly between harder and insane. That's the problem. Because I don't think I want the level to be a harder. I suppose we could, but I also don't want to make a difficult level. Because technically, I've never finished a level that I had intent to finish. Like, I want to actually like stream the entire process of making this level. I want to make it look good, but I also don't want to throw too much stuff at it and clutter it. Like what I think was the problem with Particles is it was just too varied. There was too much stuff going on, and it kind of all clashed with each other. With this level, I think it needs to be a hard difficulty because I'm not trying to make something that's too over the top. This is supposed to be representing me, okay? I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, but some of you might not have been here. The song itself, not only do I like the artist, I like the song, and it's no copyright sounds, it's not copyrighted, but the lyrics to the song are very sort of, they hit hard, right? Because it's about like depression and coming out of it and being able to like pull yourself out of a dark place. That's what I've been facing for the past year. I mean, that is a lot of the reason why there's been no content from me is because I've been in a place like that. And it keeps getting worse. But now it's like stopping. So I'm making a level that's kind of reflecting me. So it's not supposed to be like over the top, ridiculous, insane, easy demon level, right? It needs to be easy gameplay. And if we need to like dumb down the level, we'll dumb down the level, okay? I'm not good at making over the top gameplay anyway. So let's calm the level down and then we can work from there. So all of this section, as much as I like this section, there's probably going to be a couple of jumps that need to change, right? Because I think it's probably too over the top for a hard level. But the middle bits here, like this ship part, which is completely empty right now, we could probably keep that completely empty. We could just like have minimal objects at the top and bottom, right? And like the ball part, right? Tap in time with vocals. That's really simple, right? Because it's literally just like duh, 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 duh. And then the UFO as well. Like, this is hard gameplay now, I've realized. And this wave, that's hard gameplay too. Like, literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 taps. Really obvious, wide. You can see what's going on. This robot section will need to change. I think it's too over the top then. The spider pot's fine. I think that's the right, and then that's just like walking down steps. We're going too over the top with the drop. Over the top drop. We got to stop. Man, that alcohol is affecting my head, man. You know, I have a stream idea. I've wanted to do it for ages, right? I just build a Geometry Dash level, but I just keep drinking, and I progressively just, like, get worse as the stream goes on. How's it going? It's going terrible. Okay, I'm not drinking anymore. I had one drink, okay? I had one drink, and I finished it ages ago. I've been drinking water since. I've actually just run out of water. My sister came in and took my glass. She was going to take it and it wasn't finished, so I just had to down it, but now I have no water anymore. So it's like, one attempt equals 1 full bottle of booze. Yeah, every time I die, I need to take a shot. That would be hell. I mean, I don't drink that much, so I didn't mean to put that much alcohol in my drink, okay, guys? But my head is going a bit like, whoa. So yeah, I'm still gonna try and keep the faster speeds in. Like, for example, I think this is easy. This is easy to kind of get into the jumps, but just kind of the speed is like. But so yeah, we're gonna keep it in, like, I think 4 times speed is too ridiculous. I don't see many hard levels using the 4 times speed. I just think that's too fast. So we'll stick to, in the drop, we'll stick to the 2 times speed, the 3 times speed, I think. And then when it because it's glitch hop, there's times where the song speeds up and then slows down. When the song slows down, we'll use the 1 time speed and half time speed, like what I've done here, where that's kind of like that sound. So it's like 4 times is used if necessary. Yeah, I don't think a 4 times speed is useful in this level. I think it would probably just make the whole thing off balance. 10 likes? Stefan, that's crazy. 10 whole likes on my stream. Hey, this is nothing, you know. I don't expect, like, too many views, because I have just, like, come back to streaming. But then again, like, my second or third ever stream, I got, like, a peak viewer count of, like, 30, and that's the most I've ever had. Like, I've never had a higher count than that, even when people have raided me. It's a bit sad. I'll play the whole thing for you, bees. Let's turn the music up a bit. I do like this. I do like the beginning to this song.
I've been getting out of bed these past few days. Think it's fair to be proud about it. I've quit ordering from all those fast food chains. I'm feeling better, there's no doubt about it. And my days are brighter, my shoulders are so much lighter. Just for a moment there, I thought that there was nothing more to life. I thought about it, wrote a couple songs about it. Just for a moment there, I lost myself. Mind if I be real for a minute? It's almost like everything I feel had a limit. It now gone past. Finding reasons to smile and to laugh at whenever it's a bad day. Music is my band-aid.
Okay, I haven't memorized the drop yet, but that's essentially it. Like I played that through first time, which to me, because I've made gameplay in the past where I keep dying to it, and immediately I know it's either poorly designed or too hard for me. But because I finished that first time, to me that's a level that I. How did I use a hyphen? Did I? I did. Is this not? Can you not do that anymore? Genuinely, I have no idea how there's a hyphen in my name, in the song name. Can you not type hyphens in title names? How did I do that? This is harder rated. Okay, well if it doesn't work, then if it doesn't work, I'll just get rid of the hyphen. Or because I'm British, I will turn it into the British word for band-aid, which is just bandage, which is bandage. Band-aid is an American word. It's only called Band-Aid because the song's called Band-Aid. So everyone's saying that looked like a harder to them. Just the beginning bit looked like a harder. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, I don't want to change the name of the song. I want the name of the level to be the same as the song, to be honest. But Stefan, I appreciate you for trying, bro. I appreciate you for kind of trying to get a feel for how it works. Also, how I used to stream was I had headphones, but they only played sound out of one ear, so it was very easy to hear what I was sounding like. Now I've got a different pair of headphones. I've just taken one ear off, so I'm only hearing through one now. And my God, I'm so clear. I'm so clear. The level in the thumbnail, is it yours? It is. It is. It's an old level which we have moved on from. It's no longer in the works. I might just upload it and let someone else, like, if they want it, have it. Take anything from it if they want. You know? I like the particles level. I think some of the decoration in it was good. And actually I've taken inspiration from it. Like with this spider section, which was here, that's very simple. It's just literally like tap in time with the beat in the background. Which is just something that I took from the previous level. I don't have any rated levels, and that's because I never finish a level long enough to kind of get to that point. So it's like, because Particles, which was the level that I had in the works for ages, it was never, I'm not happy with it anymore, right? At the time I was like, this is great, and some of the parts I really like. I like the decoration in it, but it's just like, it just feels so cluttered. It feels off. And it's like, because like, I don't mind the beginning. It's simple, it's quiet, but then the other problem this level had was the balancing. Like, I think that's why I'm struggling so hard to make gameplay, is that like, the level can be decorated as good as, well, insane, but if the gameplay is crap, then it's just no one wants to play your level. And this is the bit that I took it from. I really like this section. This is a Dansman inspired section from one of his old videos where he he did like a level a day for a week, and that was a part in this that was a part, and I was like, I really like that. I'm gonna like take inspiration from that, and I still take inspiration from it, obviously, because I've just taken it. The rest of the level, everything up to this point was made like ages ago, right? This was before I started streaming. So this is a long time ago. This is before I started streaming. Everything after that spider section is what I did on stream, and I just don't like any of it. I think it just, especially this bit. Like that's way too like complicated. The 9 circles section, you can't go wrong with a 9 circles section. And as much as I like this last part, update 2.2 completely ruined like the effect I had, because the blocks would like kind of tilt and go at angles, but it completely destroyed the effect that I had here. So that's completely broken, which is not ideal. And then on the end screen, we've got all of these people that joined me at the for the streams, and also they've got like little like icons next to the mods. Some of these people, unfortunately, are no longer with us. Some of the people have popped in. Roblox, you're on this list. Robbie's on this list. Half Toons is on the list. And then Summer Cicada's joined in. Weeks is here. So it's very sort of yeah, it's not a finished level. It's not done, and it will probably never be finished. I'm not happy with it. I don't think that this is worthy of a rate. I think that the moderators, when it comes to it, they will just like pick at it, and they'll say, "Oh, this doesn't work. This doesn't work." Because while the effects are nice, I just think it doesn't fit in with the theme of the level properly. I do like I like the transitioning effect. If I polished it up, yeah. Or maybe like someone else polishes it up. I don't know if I can. I don't know if this is something I want to work on anymore. I've done a lot of work on this, and I mean I've got even like coins that are like triggered by keys and stuff in this level. So the entire gameplay is here. Most of the decoration is here. It just requires that bit of polishing, which is just I don't know. I really like the ending bit, right? I've always loved this bit I did at the end. I love where like in time with the music. I love that. It goes to like 9 circles theme and then Stereo Madness. And it's like, because the way that transforms is crazy, right? There were some good effects in this level. I like this level. I'm just not happy with it. I'm happy with parts. I'm just not happy with the entire thing, and I think that's why I wouldn't publish it. If someone was willing to like tidy it up, then maybe. Then I'd publish it properly, but it's like it's whatever. If you don't mind, I could help. I mean, Bees, you could give it a go. Like, what I was thinking of doing with this level was just, like, publishing it and then giving it to the public. And then if they want to do anything with it, then they can do something with it. Because it just feels like it's kind of all over the place. The sections I'll say, in all the sections that I like out of this, right? I'm going to break down every section. I'm going to say why I want to do something different. Because there is a lot of things that I want to change with the new level I'm making compared to this one, right? The object count is 30,000. It's under. It's not optimized at all. That's the other problem. It would have to be like a optimized, because that right now is terrible considering the amount of decoration that is actually there. But I just want to break it down because I want to take parts of this level as inspiration for the new one. Yeah, it definitely could be less. For this part, I feel like it's very basic. I like the kind of reduced view, the gradient. The background is that's just like different size blocks floating at different speeds. Very easy to do. This is incredibly easy design. I do like the way that I rotated the color triggers so that they kind of pulse with the music. I just think that because they're like full block pixels, they just seem a bit weird. Also, one thing that I do like, I do have Discord. The link to my Discord server should be in the description. You should be able to just like message me through there. Let's go back to the beginning, right? Because there's one thing that I really do like from this level, and it's the way the portals spawn in at the beginning. That, right? The way it kind of fades in and it's spinning. And it does it again, look. That, right? Because it's spinning, and when you hit it, it's facing the right way, and then it spins out of view again. That is what I think. I really like that bit. This bit's just kind of... It's alright, but it's not great. I like the background in this one. I like the decoration. I feel like this would be a very good block design on its own for a level. Especially some of the levels we were looking at. This bit sucks. This is terrible. I've never liked this part. The spider part I love. I just never finished it. This part, I like the colours and the way that they kind of like pulse, but I just think the block design and the way it all kind of looks doesn't make sense. 9 circles, love that bit. And this would be good if it worked, but it doesn't anymore. So if someone could like... I mean, if someone took the time, because the way that these were supposed to go is that they pulse, don't they? Yeah. So there's a whole bunch of different coloured, like, I don't know what colour I've just made that, but... Like, these, not only do they, like, kind of, but they used to rotate. So you can't rotate these blocks anymore, but I was able to. And they used to go, like, up and down slightly. So, could I get, like, that as an example? No, because you can't rotate that either. Is there anything you can, like, rotate? Yeah, so this, right? They used to do that in time with the beat. And then when 2.2 came around, it completely destroyed that effect. I do not have creator points. I have to say, I'm very happy that you guys think that this deserves a rate. Because to me, it all clashes too much. I feel like it's very all over the place. And that's something I want to eliminate with this level, right? I want to get rid of that clashing and stuff. It's very intense. It's very in your face. And this is supposed to be like a calmer level. It's supposed to be... the color theme that I'm going to go is it's got a lot of black in it. It's got a lot of like minty green in it, because that's the color of the No Copyright Sounds glitch hop color, right? Because they have different circles, different colors. These, what I'm going to do, Stefan, I'm just going to take a quick break. Stefan, you are my guy, okay? You are the absolute G. He's my hype man. This guy's been here since the stream started, and he's just hyping up the stream. Guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel for more epic 2-hour-long streams where I don't do any building at all. I really haven't done much building. I've just been talking. But people are still here, so that kind of makes me happy. Particles it's unverified. I would need to verify the level in order to upload it. can you upload levels as a unlisted? So like the way like YouTube unlisted videos work, where no one can see the video unless they've got the link. Like, is that possible? No one can see the thing on like the public view unless they have the ID. You can publish it. You can publish unlisted without verifying. Can you? Options unlisted. All unlisted level can be found by entering its ID. Once the level is unlisted, it cannot change back to listed. Oh, but that's fine because then you can just submit the level again. Because you can just download the level, you can fix it, unlist it again, and then I can re-download it and then upload it, which I think is how like the collab levels are made. So if I can do that now, that just works. I just published it. I just published it, but the copy. I've got loads of copies. I don't know if that's the yeah, I think this is a... Yeah, I've got copies of it. This is an exact copy of the level. See? It's got the exact same designs and stuff in it. So I've got a copied level here. That's Particles 2. Right, I've already copied it. So the one I've just uploaded, if you spent a lot of time on one copy, it could have gone off the magic pad. I'm not fussed about that. If you wanna work on it, then you can work on it. I've got a copy of Particles anyway. Look, Particles 2. It's right here. I copied it ages ago. This is the exact level that we just played, because I haven't done any work on it since the last stream. So it's yeah, I can see it. It's unlisted. There's the ID. If you wanna, you know what? There you go. There's the ID. Go crazy. Okay, so what the first thing we need to do then, before trying to figure out drop gameplay, is we need to make this easier. And if I've got people who are good at content creation in the stream, then I would love you guys to input here. Because I don't want to change too much of this beginning, right? Especially like these, right? The head-hitting jumps. I feel like they represent how I felt a lot. Like, I keep hitting my head every time I try and do something. So, see, because like there's a head hitter there, there's a head hitter there, there's one there. I'd like to keep those in and stuff, right? So maybe it's just like we remove a couple of spikes, we make a couple of the jumps easier. It's yeah. Damn, I don't know if I'll still be streaming in 20 minutes, Stefan. I'm starting to get a bit warm, but whew. Plus I've kind of expended all my content. Like I'm not really making anything anymore. I'm just kind of getting feedback. Yeah, I feel like this is too like. Let's get rid of the drop. I don't think the drop is working. With the rest of the level we've got, we'll keep this bit because I feel like this doesn't have any relation to like the. That's easy. That's just easy, and it feels like a bit like, you know, that just doesn't seem like it's going to be too much of a problem. So we'll hold on to this bit here, and we'll. That's great, man. Yeah, just send me a message on Discord. By the way, my messages are public on Discord. You can just DM me if you want. Also, make sure you join the Discord server if you haven't, because it's not very active right now, but I'm hoping that when I start streaming properly again, which I suppose is right now, more people will be joining. Okay, that's terrible. That's a terrible transition. I hate start position. I've got smart start position on. It's supposed to, like, remember what game mode you're on. But, yeah. It just... Ah. Also, we've reached a peak of 11 people watching at one time this stream. That's pretty good. That's the most I've got in a while. So, Bees, what's your username? I will add you right now. By the way, that's the other thing. You can just send me a friend request. Like, there you go. My name is Techniques. It's not Humru. There you go. Add me at Techniques. Can I send you a request? How do I send a request? Oh, I have to search for you, don't I? Yeah, just like add me. Look, I've got a bunch of friends. A lot of these people are just people who have joined my stream once. All right, I'll do it for you. Bees99. Bees99 dies? No. No. Oh my god, I had no idea. Oh wait, you have 11 creator points? This is crazy. I'm liking your most recent post. There you go. Submitted a friend request. I can't believe you just died, bro. You were supposed to help me. This guy knows class. Bees, I gotta know. Are you American? Because apparently the Americans have only just discovered the Jet 2 Holidays meme. To me, like, that's one of the classic ads. Like, I hear that all the time, the Jet 2 Holidays ad, because I'm British, and Jet 2 Holidays is like a British low-cost airline. But the Americans have suddenly caught wind of it, and it's like... Italian. Hey! Oh my god, we got a... Dude, I'm a quarter Italian. My grandma is Italian. She makes the best pasta, bro. Got the meme early. Yeah, memes come and go. I don't understand, like, memes in 2025. Some of them just seem so pointless. It's like, why do they exist, you know? How did this become famous? Like 6-7, for example. That became famous at the beginning of the year. Why is that still popular? But like, the Indonesian boat racing. Have you seen that with the kids that are like aura farming and they're dancing? That is an insane meme. I love that one. And the most recent one is like that co-worker, the CEO with the HR lady at the Coldplay concert. Like, that just seems so like... I mean, yeah, if they hadn't have like reacted the way they did, then it wouldn't have blown up that much, right? If they'd have just pretended that they were a real couple, no one would have cared, and Coldplay wouldn't have like said, "Oh, I think they're having an affair," and it's like. But at the same time, it's not that funny. Okay, it should have passed by now, and people are still like talking about it. It's like, okay, look, yeah, the guy stepped down from his position as CEO. Okay, that's it. That's the other thing. 24-karat Labubu. Okay, we should have moved on from Labubus and Dubai chocolate and iced matcha lattes. Okay, we don't need to be talking about that in July of 2025. Okay, we don't need to be talking about Kendrick Lamar. We don't need to be screaming mustard anymore. Every time a cartoon character says mustard, we don't need to flash that one image of mustard on screen. Okay? But this is what memes are like now. That's just how memes are. Remember Grasshopper Destroyer? Sounds familiar. I won't lie. It does sound familiar. I'm sorry. I don't mean to ignore you. What's a no clip? It's a work in progress. Insane demon. Insane demon? I probably would be. I would be more stressed trying to even no clip that. I feel like. Well, I'm gonna do level requests again soon. I'm gonna start level requests up again. I'll probably play it then. But also, your name is Cyrillic. Um, is there like a is there a way to say your name in English, or at least give me the pronunciation of your name? Because I hate pronouncing people's names wrong. Um, I like making sure that I call everyone by the name that they are. No, no, no. Level requests. You have to prepare for that, right? You have to have at least two moderators on standby for level requests, because you have genuinely so many people come into your stream and they start spamming the chat with IDs and stuff. And no, I've got like a Google Docs. You can submit your ID there, and then I run through them in order of like how you submitted them. And I still get people coming into the replies and whining that their level hasn't been played yet, and copy and pasting their ID in the chat loads of times. It is a lot. Is a lot to handle, especially as like most of the levels are like it's like hmru, play my level, and it's like the worst piece of garbage you've ever seen. And you have to try and keep a cool, like you have to keep a cool head. You have to keep like straight faced while you're doing that, and it gets very, very difficult. But it gets the views. That's what motivates me. The last level request stream I did has like almost 700 views, and it's like I just played people's levels. If people really want to see that, then I'll do it because it means watch time. So it's like, yeah, but it's crazy. It gets crazy. I'm gonna play the beginning again, just so I can figure out what needs to change, because I don't really want to change the beginning too much. The drop will make easier. Will definitely make the drop easier. But the beginning. I've been getting out of bed these past few days. See, that's easy, right? Because the first bit you're just falling down a staircase, and then it's a few orbs you have to tap on, and then a head hitter. You go into some portals. Maybe this needs to be changed. Going into like those jumps there. Where am I? Where am I? Here, right? Maybe these need to be changed. Because like if you're not paying attention, you'll jump too late like I did. Maybe you want to make that easier. Although you can just like hold and then hit the orb. And then it's quite a lot of jumps in one go is what I mean. So maybe like if we get rid of that, that immediately makes it so much easier. I've been getting out of bed these past few days. Think it's fair to be proud about it. I think that probably needs to change too. Because if you're not paying attention, you've got to jump, tap the orb, and then I think jump again, and then again hit your head, miss the spike, and then hit the blue orb, which I suppose could seem like too much. Okay. I've been getting out of bed these past few days. Think it's fair to be proud about it. Oh no, because you land on this block, so then you just have to tap once and then twice. Still, I feel like we should probably make that orb a bit easier to hit. So maybe if we like scale it up, because I know like the scale has an effect on the hitbox. If you scale it down, it's a lot more difficult to hit. I've been getting out of bed these past few days. Think it's fair to be proud about it. I've quit ordering from all. What I'm doing there is hitting the orb late. I feel like if you hit the orb too early, you're gonna miss. So maybe we need to make that more obvious. Maybe we need to make the orb so you don't have to tap it late, you tap it on time. We just move the orb back. Okay, that's really annoying me. I've been getting out of bed these past Yeah, that's that. That immediately is a lot easier. And also, I've died a few times on this jump here, so I know that for a fact. I've died a few times missing this jump because it's quite a long one. So if we like do that, maybe just we have a bit more of a ledge to jump on. It's supposed to be a hard, and I'm realizing now from all of the comments that I've got, it is not a hard. So I'm trying to find ways to kind of tweak the level without removing the gameplay that I like. Your name is Tomato. Okay, good to know. All right, I will remember that. Tomato. So it's like... So I've already made that a lot easier anyway. That, okay, yeah, that definitely feels a lot better, but I think we may need to just move this over anyway by like half. And then give that like an extra block as well. Just because you're still having to like jump quite... Remove the spike. Remove what spike? For that one robot jump. Hold on, let's have a look. Oh, you mean one of these? Or this one? The big one or the small ones? That one. Okay, the big one. Okay, so get rid of the big one, you say. Okay. What if we move the big one there? So instead of like, you get more time to like react then, instead of like having to jump straight away. Yeah, I think we move it to the right. I think having the spike there feels a bit weird, so if we move it over... Okay, that, I keep missing that, right? If I keep jumping too late because I'm forgetting, and then I just die to the spike. So maybe we need to like extend that out then. Put a spike in there for now, maybe. This is supposed to be like 5 stars, really. I've been getting out of bed these past few days. Think it's fair to be proud about it. Okay, that's immediately a lot easier. I'm feeling better, there's no doubt about it. Maybe that needs to change because it's quite a few like mini robot jumps in a row. The problem I've got is like that there's no doubt about it. That it feels like it needs to be in time with the jumps because I've already done it like here with the... I feel like that bit needs to be like kind of in time with the lyrics. What if you had a staircase for one of the lyrics near the start? Well, if I play the song, tell me what lyrics. I've been getting out of bed these past few days. Think it's fair to be proud about it. I've quit ordering from all those fast food chains. I'm feeling better, there's no doubt about it. You need to make the little blocks 1 block long. Little blocks. It was just 1 block, but the problem I had was that I was missing the jump. So unless we make it like 2, and then that should give us like a good margin for error, maybe? Move that spike back so the jump's later. Okay. I've been getting out of bed these past few days. Think it's fair to be proud about it. I've quit ordering from all those. The one next to the H block specifically. This H block? The 2 slabs into one big L-shaped structure. Oh. Hold on, I'm losing track. The one, this H block. Those quarter blocks are too small. Okay. So, what do we make this, like a half block? Like a half slab? Like that? Because, yeah, that's a good point. We need to give people, like, a lot of leverage, because it's supposed to be a hard. It's not supposed to be, like, precise timings. So we want to give them, like, some margin for error. Yeah. It's, I think we're getting there. More under the block. I think the problem with under the block, though, is that you won't hit your head on the block. Because I feel like that's too low now. You won't hit your head as much, which is the problem I mean, we'll give it a go. Let's give it a go. Ah. Oh, you still do. It's just not as prominent. So unless we move this block down a couple. Oh, a bit to the right. We can try. So like mini side shift it like that, you mean? And then okay, that looks a bit crap now, but I think we're definitely getting there. We're making it easier. Oh, that's that it I feel like all of this that section's fine. This is getting there now. I just don't know about this jump. I feel like if you hit it too late, then you're just gonna end up like not having enough time to react. Instead of like one of the things we need to fix this section, because I like the way it kind of goes up with the song. Think it's fair that we need to like make it go up with that. But as you saw just there, I jumped too late and then I died to the spikes, which, I mean, realistically, that slab there indicated that it was okay to jump from the end of that slab and like be fine. So unless we move this over like half, or we just make it a full block instead, maybe we can like move that over half. Because if this is moved over half a space, that's really not gonna change too much with the instead of removing the slab, you could make the second block a slab. Yeah, I think we're kind of cooking now. Nikon, welcome to the stream. You're gonna let me know how to how to pronounce it. Nice one, Stefan. I just realized, Stefan, why aren't you a mod? I'm sure you always used to be a mod. I mean, normally I do give my mates mod because, well, at least the ones I know I can trust. And I mean, you are here all the time. Standard moderator. There you go. Stefan, you now have permission to ban people. So it's like, I just thought when I just thought you always had it. That's a lot easier now. Okay, yeah, I think we need to change that. But Yeah, Roblox. You tried like taking over the stream. That's why you got banned. I think it was like you were being an example was made of you basically. I'm not. No, we're not banning newbies. We need you. You're actually helpful. You're useful. Oh, Roblox, like, when I say he tried taking over the stream, I meant he started like spamming the chat so much that all of the mods got a bit sick of him, and then they just like muted him, and he wasn't able to like message for like a whole year.
I've been getting out of bed these past few days. Think it's fair to be proud about it. I've quit ordering from.
That doesn't feel right. That bit where it goes down, that ordering bit. It feels like it feels like it's missing a vocal, you know what I mean? No. Where is it? Here, right? That. It feels like it's out of time. It is out of time. Because the head hitter is supposed to be the quit. And you're already on this platform before ordering happens. So this platform needs to be more. So if we do that and then we do that, maybe. No, because there needs to be like a third. There needs to be a third step down. So unless it's like that. That feels like it's in
I've been getting out of bed these past few days. Think it's fair to be proud about it. I've quit ordering from all.
Yeah, that feels a lot smoother now. Maybe, yeah, I think it needs to be there, though. Hey, Roblox, you can make as many channels as you like, as long as they subscribe to me.
I've been getting out of bed these past few days. Think it's fair to be proud about it. I've quit ordering from.
Okay, but now that's too fast. So we probably need to make it a slab then. And then yeah. Because I'm trying to not sacrifice too much of the synchronization. It feels slightly off. I feel like it needs to be moved up a half space. Stefan's taking his new role as mod seriously. Even so, it just feels there's something not quite right about this next step. I feel like maybe it needs to be one, like right in the middle there. Like,
I've been getting out of bed these past few days. Think it's fair to be proud about it. I've quit ordering from all those fast food.
Yeah, that feels a lot better now.
I'm feeling better, there's no doubt about it.
I think the problem I was facing is that with the cube, when you go down the stairs, the cube is a lot more animated, and it will like rotate as you go down. The spider doesn't do that, obviously, because it's just like basically stepping down. I reckon if we turn that into a cube, it would like kind of like fall, and it would make it look a lot more like it's falling. But we don't want to like sacrifice the robot in this section. It's supposed to feel like a robot. I regret letting people know that I have my Discord DMs open. Roblox, stop sending me gifts. Stop sending me gifts. You people are so chaotic, man. I think we're getting somewhere with this. We're not sacrificing the gameplay. We're not sacrificing the head hitters. But we are making it easier, which I think is what we need to do. One thing I'm trying to wrap my head around here is this. Why does this extend out so much? Because it looks like you can hit that, but you can't really, because you can't really hit that too early and miss it. So it feels like it shouldn't be there. So if we put like another slab there just to account for like anyone who maybe does, we don't need that extra bit because it looks like you can land on it. It might just get a bit confusing.
I've been getting out of bed these past few days. Think it's fair to be proud about it. I've quit ordering from all those fast food chains. I'm feeling better, there's no doubt about it. And my days are brighter, my shoulders are so much lighter. Just for a moment there, I thought that there was nothing more to life.
I feel like this whole section here is already like a hard. Looking at what we've seen, this is all like a hard. This is the next section we need to work on. This robot here. This is looking a bit too classic. I think that's what we need to... I think that's what we need to fix as well, because this is like... One thing I'm finding is I keep missing the block for some reason, so... What if we give like a half slab on the end of each of these? Just to account for like more... Right?
I've been getting out of bed these past few days. Think it's fair to be proud about it. I've quit ordering from all those fast.
Okay.
I've been getting out of bed these past few days. Think it's fair to be proud about it. I've quit ordering from all those fast food chains. I'm feeling better, there's no doubt about it. And my days are brighter, my shoulders are so much lighter. Just for a moment there, I thought that there was nothing more to life. I thought about it, wrote a couple songs about it. Just for a moment there, I lost myself. Mind if I be real for a minute?
Okay. I genuinely don't think I can handle more streaming today. I think I'm losing my mind. We're getting somewhere. I think we were rushing too much. We were rushing too much into the drop. We need to fix our. We need to fix the beginning of our gameplay. I think that's where we are going wrong currently. Once we get this sorted, then we can work on the drop. We need to make the level a little bit, just tweak it a bit more, just so it's not like completely all over the place. But yeah, Bees, tell me something. Peak cinema. I don't know. Do I want to? Dale voice lines. All right, just one more thing before we go. We'll do this thing that you're asking for. What am I looking for? Dale voice lines. Okay, I might just have to. Might have to search this guy's name then. DJ Dale? Is it that one? Dale copy paste? Which level is it? Oh, it's this one, Soap Bar. Song is not allowed for use. I can bypass this with Mega Hack, right? Can I? I'm sure there was an option to download songs which weren't available for use. Auto song download, right? No. I'm reading every single song bypass? No, that's not it. I don't think it's gonna work. I can't see an option for it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work. Okay, right, that's it. I think that's the end of the stream. My god, we've been live almost 3 hours. That's a pretty long stream for me. We're heading off. Thank you everyone for watching the stream and giving me that sweet watch time. This was a streamy stream. Don't worry, I will stream more Geometry Dash this week. I'm going to take a look at this level off stream, see if I can tweak anything, just so we don't spend another 3 hours sitting around doing nothing, basically. But yeah. Anyway, goodbye, everyone.